Mental resistance happens to us often. It happens when we're trying to do something new that matters to us, but there's something inside us that doesn't want to change and wants to stay in our comfort zone. We can try to fight this resistance, but if we don't have the right mindset and strategies to handle it, we may give in to the resistance and not change for the better. Before we discuss a practical way to handle mental resistance, let's talk about the neuroscience behind why we experience it in the first place. When we're doing something new, different, or unusual, the prefrontal cortex area of our brain becomes active. This part of the brain processes ideas, perceptions, and logistics and uses a lot of energy. But it can only process a certain amount of information at a time and tends to get tired quickly. So when we experience any change, whether it's good or bad, our brain has to work harder. This extra effort by the prefrontal cortex when dealing with change can lead to physical and mental discomfort. This discomfort can activate the amygdala. Our amygdala is the orchestrator of our flight or fight response to danger, stress, or the unknown. When the amygdala is activated, it can stimulate feelings of fear or anger and can cause us to act emotionally and impulsively. It can also lead us to certain psychological states such as depression, confusion, or panic. Our brains try to be efficient, and using our basal ganglia is one way. Our basal ganglia automates our actions, thoughts, and behaviors, and this happens at the unconscious level. Simply put, whenever we experience resistance to change, our habits stored in our basal ganglia tell us what behavior we need to perform to get us out of that discomfort based on previous experience. To overcome resistance, we have to expect it to come and be aware when it's happening. You'll need to observe yourself and try to process the feelings you're having and why you're feeling them. Also, notice what behavior you're performing to get out of this uncomfortable feeling. As your awareness increases, you'll likely be able to fight your mental resistance and keep working. For example, when making this video today, I was stressing myself out. I spent the morning trying to get it started but had no work to show for it. I started feeling stressed and had strong doubt about being able to finish this video. And I felt so uncomfortable, I walked away and started mindlessly watching TV. A couple hours later, I realized what was happening. I understood that I was experiencing stress of making a video on a topic I haven't made before. My brain feared the unknown. Also, I was stressed about spending my morning trying to get work done, but not having any work to show for it. My brain feared not being productive with my time. I also understood that watching TV was an unconscious coping strategy that I've used in the past to deal with mental resistance. You see, now that I was aware of what was happening, I understood that whenever I feel these uncomfortable feelings, it's completely normal and expected. Now that I'm aware these feelings are normal and expected, my brain was less stressed. And with being less stressed, it became easier to get back to work to finish this video. If I keep becoming aware of why I'm experiencing resistance, yet keep working anyway, eventually my basal ganglia will automate my actions to keep working whenever I'm feeling this uncomfortable feeling of stress, instead of using my old strategy of mindlessly watching TV. Now, just because I was able to overcome my resistance today and make this video, doesn't mean it wasn't tough. This next story I'm about to share may be tough too. A couple years ago, I was out of town for work and staying at a Holiday Inn Express. I didn't have much time to get ready in the morning and quickly got in the shower. But the hotel shower seemed to have a faulty faucet. I turned the shower handle a little to the left and it was scalding hot. I turned it slightly to the right and then it was ice cold. I must have spent 5 minutes moving the shower handle back and forth before I realized I was going to be late if I kept waiting to find a comfortable shower temperature. So I quickly showered with the freezing water and it was brutal. But I was able to make it to work on time and looked professional. I share this faulty faucet story with you now because it teaches us a lot about life. To perform any meaningful activity in life, there will be some discomfort, especially in the beginning. You can waste a lot of time trying to figure out how to make positive changes without feeling any discomfort. But like me in that shower that day, it's not going to happen. You can research the right mindset and strategies to handle whatever it is you want to do, but you'll still feel discomfort and need to take action anyway. That's really what makes someone a professional, not letting their emotions get in the way from doing what it is they're on this earth to do. The good news is, the more and more you fight this resistance by taking action, the easier it becomes to make it a habit and something you do consistently. If you found this video valuable, consider subscribing today and stay tuned for future videos that post on Mondays. This is your friend Michael, helping you transform your thinking for the better. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.